Hi everyone. So I quit my job this week, my day job. Yep, I quit my day job at the Performing Arts Center and I feel really good. I feel really, really, really good. I'm a planner in life. I never not have a plan. So this was very non-Sabrina like for me to do. Um, and I'm not here to like talk bad about the job or the people. It just wasn't the right fit for me. And in my life, I'm not going to settle for anything that doesn't make me 1000% happy. 100% is not enough for me. And I definitely was not 100% happy there at all. But regardless, I learned a lot and I'm taking a lot from that job. I only lasted there 4 months, and most people will say in today's society, you have to give it time, you have to see how much you're going to grow. But when something doesn't feel right, especially in your gut feeling, you should really listen to it, because 3 days into the job during training, I knew it was not the job for me. I literally went home and cried for 4 hours to my parents saying, like, I hate this. This is not the right fit. I should have never left where I came from. I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like what it's about. And, you know, them and they thought I should stick it out a little bit longer, see how it evolves. And I just grew more and more unhappy. It's one thing to go to a job and like just not want to go to work that day, but like when you're going to a job thinking your job description's one thing and then it ends up becoming another, like total bipolar opposite, that's not right. And I'm only 23 and I feel like now in my life is the time where I need to be, jumping from job to job, seeing what's the best fit for me. I'm freaking 23. I shouldn't be this young and hating my job that much. You know what I mean? And I'm living at home still, which I'm grateful for, because my parents are not the type that are like, oh, you're 18, you got to get out. They are, super loving, and they are more than supportive with everything my brother and I do, and they are totally not the type that are like, you're 20 something, get out. So I've been lucky and blessed enough to be able to still be at home at my age and not take advantage, but be able to enjoy that luxury and not have to pay rent here and be able to save my money until I am ready to be on my own and things like that. So I decided to quit my job because I'm a model and I'm an actress and I'm a makeup artist all outside of my day jobs. And I'm represented by a few agencies, and anyone who's in this business knows, as soon as an agent throws something your way, it's very hard to say no, especially if it's a good paying job. And, as young adults, we have obligations, we have to work and things like that. And the more you tell your agent, no, I can't, I have to work, they're going to submit you less and less for stuff. And I decided I'm not going to neglect my career as a model and an actress and a makeup artist anymore. Although the gigs are sporadic, I might be booked for 6 months straight and then I don't hear from my agents for 3 months. I'm an actor. I love being on stage and on set. I'm a model. Being in front of the camera is something that just fills my heart with joy. And doing makeup is something that I love, that I'm not like, oh my God, makeup is my career, but I do enjoy doing makeup, especially for like stage and theater. I'm an artist, so I can't settle in one place sitting at a desk doing something that I hate. I just can't. So I decided to leave. This was my last week. And I may possibly be going back to the job that I was at before this as a modeling and acting coach. I don't know yet, but right now I've got some really good gigs lined up as far as like modeling and makeup, and I hope to book more. I'll go on some more auditions for theater and stuff, but I'm taking life as it comes. And why I'm even making this video, I just wrote a blog post for my best friend Brittany's blog this week for the working girl, know when enough is enough. And I'm going to put the link to that blog post as well as Brittany's blog in the description so that you can read it, because I had to take my own advice. we are way too young to be settling and being afraid of sticking up for ourselves in the workplace. I have argued with bosses. Which I'm not saying you should do this, but I've argued with bosses. I've stood up for myself, and I decided I'm not going to be disrespected. You want me to work for you, but you're going to disrespect me and treat me like shit? No, it's not going to happen. And I might have gone about things the wrong way. I might have not gone about things the wrong way. At this point, I don't care. And I'm not trying to preach. I'm just saying from experience, I'm not going to settle. And girls especially that are my age, where we fear like not having a job or like fear like saying something wrong in the workplace. If you're unhappy and you're being mistreated and you're not doing something that you love, get the hell out of there. Of course, you know, when I've left jobs before, I've always had another job lined up right away, or I've always nailed another position, started working that job, and then quit. I've always done that. This is the first time that I have not had a specific job lined up, like a 9 to 5. But I'm taking life as it comes. I've set myself up financially to last me the next couple months if I don't find something, you know, steady before then. I know I'm going to be okay, but I also know my happiness and my mental health is way more important than a $13 an hour job doing something that I hated. So I woke up and I realized God has a plan for me, and I might not know what that is yet, but I know how talented I am. I know how smart I am. I know what a hard worker I am. And if those things do not go hand in hand with the job that I'm doing, I'm not going to mix the two. So that's all I pretty much have to say. I want you girls to read, and guys, to read my blog post, because I figured out when enough was enough in the workplace. And if you're going through this, it might help you. It might inspire you. I'm not saying just go up and quit your job if you have rent and you have like a child to take care of, or you have, you know, a huge expenses. I'm not saying that at all. But if you're that unhappy in your job and you don't know what to do, maybe you need to reevaluate and get out of there and find something else. Or learn to follow your dreams, because I'm not going to continue to set my dreams. Yes, that's my favorite stuffed animal up there. I'm not going to continue to let my dreams sit in the back seat. It's time to move up to the driver's seat. So, I wanted to share that. I'm going to probably be sharing my journey as I look for a job and as I get my next gigs lined up and things like that. So, if you're interested in hearing more about it, please let me know. And please check out my blog post, because I was inspired writing it, and I hope it inspires anyone, guy or girl, who is going through the same thing I am right now, or something similar. So, I know I'm going to be okay. Do you know that you're going to be okay? Talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend.